What's up, people, and welcome back to the channel. This is SJ's Corner. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Emeka Egbuka's scintillating performance against the Seattle Seahawks. He went for 7 catches on 7 targets. Okay, pay attention to that because that's going to be a key of this video. 163 yards and a touchdown. He was dependable as always, and with great hands. And it's looking like he could be the best receiver coming out of this year's rookie class. And most importantly, Baker Mayfield loves him. So it's a hell of a combination when you're that good of a receiver and you have good chemistry with your quarterback who's playing at an MVP level, might I add. Yeah, it was a great performance, and we're going to take a look at how he's able to use his route savviness in cooperation with his great hands to make big plays that impact winning. So if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, help me get to 500 subscribers on this channel. Hit that like as well, it really does help out in the algorithm on YouTube. And yeah, I'm always going to be back here with a new video every week, hopefully on Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest. So yeah, do me a favor, hit that like button and hit that subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well if you want to know anytime I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. We're going to have Egbuka right here in the slot. Okay, so you're going to notice that he lines up all across the field, which makes it really hard for him to key on. And most importantly, he's able to do it because he's a high IQ level type of player. So he's got a simple out pattern. Good job coming off the ball hard and getting off field immediately. Doesn't quite get the first down, or does he? He's real close to it. But there's going to be a reoccurring theme in this video, which is how fast he gets off the ball. Not a lot of receivers do this on a consistent basis. It's a very underrated skill to have, but we can see how much easier it makes his life when he comes off the ball hard. So he's here again at the top of the screen. He's going to have this little out and up. Again, a fantastic ball by Baker Mayfield. You could argue that he could hit this guy on the inside pattern, but watch how he kind of catches his ball, understands the contact that's coming here from that safety, and he just evades it by spinning off, right? These are the little things where you can see that he can really see the whole field, almost like a quarterback playing wide receiver, okay? Here he is again, different position, wide side right, top of the screen. This is his first touchdown, and notice how fast he comes off the ball. Hard jab, rip with his inside hand or his outside hand, stack the corner, leans, and sticks back to the post. Look at where that ball is. Okay, that's a fantastic ball. But again, how fast he gets off the ball. He's decisive in his route. Leans outside. Obviously, Baker just sees and he's reading the safety. The safety is taking this inside post route, and Baker's just going to throw it backside to Egbuka. And that's a fantastic placement of the ball. Okay, like, I'm saying that Baker's playing at MVP level, right? If you got someone else that you want to put forward or you disagree with me, please let me know in the comments. But again, a closer look at the route. Little jab, rip, inside move, lean with him, stick. You know, that lean just gives him that just extra space to the inside for the quarterback to lay the ball in there. And you can see he plays with swag, okay? Here's again, top of the screen. Okay, notice how fast he gets off the ball again. Okay, that's full stride. Okay, and again, watch. How does this affect this safety? Okay, obviously you have this guy coming wide side, but look how fast this guy has to get off just because of his posture. It looks like he's coming out the blocks on a track meet. Okay, one more time, full time. And notice this big hole, okay? And that's all because of how fast he gets up the ball. Makes the quarterback's job so much easier, okay? And this is his biggest play of the day, also his best route of the day. Has another post pattern. If you didn't know by now, post pattern is probably my favorite route to run when I played receiver. And if you know how to run a post, it's damn near impossible to stop. Sometimes you can couple up it with a go based on how you set it up. You get, again, Egbuka is down here at the bottom of the screen. DB is outside leverage. General rule of thumb, I always tell my receivers, is somehow we want to threaten this leverage by the DB and break back inside, okay? And watch how comes off the ball again, fast. And then he's going to hit him with that lean. And what that does is it's going to keep this DB's foot in the sandbox. Okay, you're going to stick him there. Doesn't matter how fast his DB is. 4-2, 4-1, I don't care. If you're going to have to chase me, okay, from a stop, a stagnant posture, and I have a running start, and I'm within 2-3 yards of you, you're always going to lose this. Hey, look at the amount of separation that he generates just because he knows how to set up a DB. Okay? Doesn't matter how fast his DB is. Egbuka is not the fastest guy in the world, but look. He's coming straight up. And that subtle lean with his eyes, heads and shoulders, stick. Look, the DB has no chance. This is baby food as far as I'm concerned. Fantastic, fantastic route. You could not teach this better. You know, like, he feels like a guy, even though he's a rookie, has been in this league for 9 years. And I love the emotion he plays with. Here's another example of this. And you're going to look, oh, like he's just a basic player, zone. But again, look at his body posture coming off this ball. Full stride, like he's coming out the blocks. Okay? He has this guy at the bottom of the stack running sort of like an option, but because he's bracketed by these two guys, he's just going to sit in the hole. And you have this end behind, okay? If these guys sit on this ball's coming right here, which it does. And again, Baker's eyes is looking to the left side of the field before it comes back here. But because of how fast Egbuka is, get into the right spot, okay? And also another thing is if you're running in, especially in zone coverage, you do not need to break down. You can speed cut this, and it kind of helps you in terms of maintaining your speed and your momentum. And it's perfect because he can see this linebacker has made up his mind on who is choosing. And I'm just going to throw this ball behind your ear hole. Okay? And again, 7 targets, 7 catches. That only happens when you know exactly what you're doing and the quarterback knows and trusts that you're going to be where you need to be. Okay? This is probably the easiest play of the day on the screen pattern. Just a good job of catching the ball and getting upfield, getting yards. They go on to win this game 38-35. Another win when they're winning within single digits, 3-point win. All 4 of the wins this year, the Bucks, has been by single digits. So they're having to execute high-level plays, especially in the clutch. And you have to be dependable and with great hands, knowing what you're doing, to have plays being executed at that level you get. So let me know what you think about Emeka Egbuka. Is he the best receiver coming out of this rookie class? I know McMillan from the Panthers is playing well, but you do not see this level of execution and savviness coming out of a rookie normally in other receivers, right? Like, he's damn near complete. You get let me know if you think Baker is in fact playing at an MVP level. I think he is. The Bucks are gonna 4-1, and it's just gonna be interesting to see how they grow through the year. Egbuka is probably on the way to be the wide receiver 1. I know Evans is injured right now. When he comes back, he's gonna play a big part in it. But man, this is a fun tape to watch. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Appreciate it again for tuning into this video. Like, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.